So patents, as with the rest of law, use tools that are pretty much like 19th century tools. You have documents that have frozen images. In fact, when the PTO, for example, communicates with an inventor, they use forms that have been hand-filled and then scanned, and those are what is emailed. So you can't even cut and paste across the communications that PTO sends today. Even simpler than that, patent search. So what's of interest to me personally is patent search, and doing it in a more semantic fashion. To get to good patent search, I believe that annotating patents semantically along the lines of what almost everybody else has been doing here is important. So you want to annotate the inventive elements of each patent instead of just doing a keyword search, which gives you like thousands of hits that are random. So annotation of patents, both to improve search and to improve the user interface, is very important. And some of the work presented here along annotatable documents is very important. Patents have, again, frozen figures that you can't do anything with. You can't even search for them. You can't actually read what the labeled components are because nobody labels them in a sensible fashion. You have to go back to the document and read back and forth. So there's a lot of user interface and a lot of annotation need for patents. So if anybody's interested in exploring that topic, please join my session.
Hello. I'd like to talk about annotating georeferenced data. I've seen a few talks already, and in one of the sessions yesterday we commented how important it is to be able to link annotations to places where the annotations come from, or perhaps, as in my case, is scientific data that is georeferenced, and if somebody wants to talk about that, that's number 3.
So I'm interested in the particular problem of equivalent documents. I mean, we all run into that there are documents with the same content, and we want to find out which they are. And I don't know what the solution is, but maybe someone has a solution.
Number 4, is that Rush? Or if there's a group, I think that converged here, so I'll let them speak.
The title of the issue is Coding Critical Thinking. We will be looking at theory of critical thinking, its implications for annotation, how to build annotation software that facilitates the use of fair-minded critical thinking.
So as you guys all saw yesterday, Rap Genius is a black background. Annotations show up in yellow. We have a Pyong button. When you sign up, you get an email that says, "Whoa, welcome to Rap Genius." But now we're trying to annotate serious text, like Fed chairman statements, and so the big internal battle we're having, and I need help because when I go back, I'm pitching Tom on a white background. And so the question is, what is good UI for annotation, and should it be a sidebar, if it's a pop-up, like is there one thing that can be applied? These are the issues that we're grappling with, especially as you bring in rich media, what does that look like? So anyone who is sort of doing the user interface side of it, I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to get any help in sort of reimagining what does the new part of Rap Genius look like.
Pass the baton.
Yes, yeah, I'll say in the mic. Number 6, mathematics annotation. There's a whole lot of questions that I haven't even thought to ask yet. I don't know if they have answers, but I think there's some very interesting and unique things about math annotation, and I'm interested in picking your brains to the extent possible. And if there's anything in my brain you're interested in, please stop by and hopefully we'll have an interesting conversation.
So, annotating cultural heritage, the underlying theme of my talk this morning. We'd like to talk with people who have digital cultural heritage or may know of other institutions who would be interested in collaborating. This necessarily means that we will be dealing with images.
So I would like to talk especially with people implementing image annotations about, ideas of how to standardize.
And that's also, I'm going to join that table because I think it's for people that are interested in image annotation from an accessibility standpoint. I think that's a good piece of the discussion as well. So accessibility tends to touch pretty much everything, but so I might just glam onto a table for now.
So you say image annotation for cultural heritage, but are you thinking of anything video and audio? Because cultural heritage is also involves audio records and video records. I don't want to throw everything into the mix.
Yep.